Hey everyone, GuardianE here with the Sugofest pull video for OPTC Global. The French anniversary, the Germa Sugofest has come and gone, and with it, some of the luckiest pulls that I have ever done in this game in the 3.5 years that I have played. I think the luckiest pull I've ever done. And I apologize in advance for not doing a live recording while doing the actual pulls and reacting, because I'll be completely honest, I wasn't expecting to pull on this banner that much, if at all, really. And I just kind of spontaneously did the 30 gem pull on part 2 that you see here, and that kind of changed everything. Because as soon as I did this 30 gem pull, it's a discounted pull. Part 2 had a lot of top tier legends in it. Getting some of the Germas would have been really cool, so that's why I decided to pull on this. And you know, on the first multi, we end up getting Sanji Judge. So that changed everything, and we got a couple of free pulls throughout the course of the event, giving us some of the Germa batch as well. So at this time, I had the Blue Ranger, and the Green Ranger. So all I really needed was the Red and Reiju to complete the batch. So thought to myself, okay, well, we got Sanji Judge. We can't really do any worse at this point. We may as well go in a little bit more. And I did have a healthy gem stash. I just didn't really want to spend it all here. We also got, as you can see, a version 1 of Kainu. That is a dupe. Did not need that. And the entire event just was raining reds. Like, raining reds. So this was a 30 gem multi. We ended up getting Sanji Judge, like I said, which is ridiculous. Top tier legend. Phenomenal legend. And I decided to go in again to get a recommended character, because I thought, you know, why not go in, see if we could potentially get, on the final pull, one of the Germa batch. It's not discounted, but we may as well go in, and the reds just keep on coming in, as you can see. So I kept going, gave it a shot, got Jinbei first. This was a version 1 Jinbei dupe, did not need that, of course. But again, aiming for the rest of the Germa batch, kind of an impulsive pull here. Lots of carrots. Carrot was really common. But as we continued along with our Sugofest, we did get Sanji here, which I already had. And then the second red ended up being Carrot, which is new, obviously. And Carrot has a horrible rate in this Sugofest. She is definitely not rated up at all. Even on the third day, or the third part, which this was not. This was part 2. Her rate is really bad. So we ended up getting Carrot miraculously, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Speed Queen, wonderful unit. Absolutely amazing. And I was thrilled to get her. And at this point, okay, we got another Sanji. At this point, I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter. We may as well start going in a little bit harder, because I want to complete the Germa batch. May as well keep going in to try to get the Germa batch. And I'm only missing a couple of them. Like I said, the Red Ranger and Reiju. And I would love to get Reiju, because Reiju is awesome. And we get the Red Ranger right here. So at that point, I was only missing Reiju, so we waited for part 3, which is right here, as you can see, first discounted multi. And to be completely honest, the luck is just getting started. Like, the ridiculousness of these pulls is just getting started. And as you'll see here, so the first 30 gem multi I think was relatively uneventful. We ended up going, we did get a red here, and again, discounted multi. Reiju is rated up, or at least I should say, Reiju's rated up on all of them, so it was worth doing the discounted multis. That was really my goal. And then on part 3, on the second multi, the last poster is a recommended unit. And the there's Galette, awesome. One of the recommended units included Reiju on part 3. So that's the main goal that I was waiting for part 3, was just because the second multi, that last poster that falls down, has a good chance of being Reiju. So we get version 1 Law here. That is a dupe. He's a pretty fantastic unit. But yeah, don't need him. But again, the reds just keep on coming. So that was my logic here. Do at least the 30 gems here, get a chance at Reiju. If we get her, then back out. If we don't get her, we can at least do multi 2, and then we have a really high chance, almost like a 50% chance of getting Reiju on the last poster, because the last poster has some legends as featured units. Okay, we get the Blue Ranger here, which is a dupe, but it's always good to have dupes of these Germa characters. So because the last poster of the second multi, which is coming up, had a really high chance of being Reiju, decided to go in on it. So basically there were 2 Germa kids on the 11th poster that could appear. so it's almost a 50% chance among them, but there's also a bunch of legends in there too. But I wasn't really expecting to get the legends because they're rated way, way down, of course. So this was multi 2, which was the 50 gem multi. And again, really with the goal of getting... Okay, so there's version 1 Reiju, which we got plenty of. Still hunting for version 2 Reiju, of course. Yeah. So this was an all-gold multi. We actually... I don't think we got a secret red here. I think it was actually all gold. There's another version 1 Reiju to add insult to injury. Another 2 version 1 aces, which is really weird. This was a really weird multi, I just gotta say. So Atmos, and yeah, and a lot of old characters. So we got a red on the 11th, which means it's one of the featured banner characters, and it is Sabo. And the reason why this is crazy is that of the rated up legends on part 3, Sabo was the only one I was missing. So out of all of the legends that were rated up on part 3, Sabo was the only one that could have been new for me, and it was. So obviously at the end of the Sugofest, all of the parts reset, so all of the counts reset, and so I waited for part 3 to appear again, so I could do, again, 2 multis on it, the 30 gem discounted multi and then the 50 gem discounted multi, in order to hopefully get a Reiju on that final poster. So went through that process again, and so this is the first of those 2, the 30 gem multi, and you know, if I didn't get Reiju on any of these, then I figured, you know what, the rest of the parts have Reiju rated up. I can spend 30 gems on each of them with a good chance of getting them, but first let's start on part 3, see how we do. Hopefully we get Reiju here, complete the Germa set, and then we're golden and we can stop. So this multi isn't too eventful. Lots of version 1 Germas and dupes, unfortunately. But you know, that's the name of the... I was willing to get plenty of dupes. I just wanted 1 copy of Reiju. That's really all I was looking for. That 20th anniversary Nami, always looking good. And then here we are. The 11th is not rated up to be anything. It's Germa. So yeah, the first multi, not terribly eventful, but the 50, again, the whole reason we were going in on this was just to get to the second multi, because that last poster had a high chance of being Reiju. So the reds went nuts here. We got 3 reds in the course of the multi, and again, me personally, I'm kind of dreading it, because I'm thinking they're just going to be old legends, and I don't need them. So Tesoro, that's a dupe. I just want more golds for more chances at Reiju. And, you know, we got Tesoro, we got version 1 Law again, so that's another dupe. So again, I'm kind of... There's Karina, she's great. But I'm thinking, oh no, we're losing our chances of getting Reiju, this sucks. Shirahoshi, she's also fantastic, but a dupe, so didn't need any of them. But it is exciting to see all of those reds. Again, I had more luck in this Sugofest than I've really ever had in this game, I've got to say, and it felt good, and I was incredibly grateful. So you see, we get a red on the final poster, so we can't get Reiju here, and the final poster ends up being a dupe carrot. So we get another carrot on the final poster of part 2, or rather the second multi. This is just absolutely absurd. I know their rates are terrible, and we're still pulling them, and it's nuts. So this is actually part 2 of the reset of the Sugos towards the end of the anniversary, and so because we didn't get Reiju there, I moved back on to part 2 to do a 30 gem multi here, just to see if we could potentially get Reiju on this part of the Sugofest instead. So as you can see, it was all golds, which is exactly what I wanted. I don't want any reds. At this point, I'm all redded out. I just wanted Reiju. And that's really all I was looking for in this batch, because I wanted to back out at this point. I didn't want to spend any more gems, even though things have been going fantastically. I just didn't really want to go in any harder. And unfortunately, this multi was not looking good, did not get Reiju, and any of these got another Yanji instead. Elusive Beiju was not playing nice. So we ended up doing the second multi, and going in again on part 2. There's a recommended character at the very end. I realized in hindsight the recommended character list did not include Reiju, so I didn't have a chance of getting Reiju on the 11th poster. but we ended up doing it anyway. And look at the reds, like, again, more and more reds, crazy rates. So, as if it wasn't enough, our first red on this batch, or on this multi, is going to be Katakuri version 2, an absolutely amazing, amazing top tier legend. Rated up on this banner, but the rates, you know, are pretty low. Version 2 Katakuri is one of those legends. He and Carrot are those legends that are really coveted, and they slash the heck out of their rates, even though they're quote-unquote boosted. So, got another top-tier legend, which is absolutely nuts. Also got Hody Jones here, which is a dupe, and absolutely don't need him. But yeah, so that was terribly exciting. We ended up getting version 2 Katakuri, and unfortunately, no Reiju. But we did end up getting the Blue Ranger again, Niji. So yeah, that's the adventure of my French Anniversary Sugofest pulls. Basically having no recent legends to having Carrot, version 2 Katakuri, Sanji Judge, most of the Germa batch, as well as version 2 Sabo, another Carrot. I mean, just absolutely absurd, crazy, crazy stuff, and a whole bunch of other legends that I don't need that are probably just going to go into the grinder in the Rayleigh store. But regardless, I hope you guys did extremely well in the French Anniversary Germa Sugofest. Let me know in the comments below how you did. I recognize that this was a super late video, and I realize that it sucks that I don't have the live reaction here, but hopefully you guys enjoyed anyway. I just really wanted to share it because I honestly don't get One Piece Treasure Cruise luck that often. So, let me know in the comments below how you did. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more OPTC content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. And until next time, let's protect those waters.
俺たちもこいつらに一泡吹かせたいと思ってた。